Welcome back. If you spend any time looking at business trends on the internet, you have likely been sold the dream of the automated express car wash. The pitch is incredibly seductive. It looks like a giant physical money printer. You buy a piece of land, build a shiny tunnel, and let a conveyor belt push cars through soap and water while you sit on a beach. A customer pays $15 to $20. The machine does 100% of the work, and the profit margins seem endless. It is pitched as the ultimate recession-proof, labor-light passive income asset. But this is an illusion manufactured by people selling you courses and franchises. When you peel back the aluminum siding of that tunnel, you are not looking at a passive cash flow machine. You are looking at a highly complex, heavily regulated industrial water treatment facility mixed with a real estate development project. The reality is that the modern car wash industry is currently in an aggressive arms race. Private equity firms are flooding the market, building massive megatunnels, and driving up the cost of entry. Today, we are going completely under the hood. We will break down the staggering initial capital required, the environmental nightmares, the mechanical failures that cost thousands of dollars an hour, and why trying to build one of these from scratch might be the most stressful financial decision of your life. The first brutal truth about a car wash is that it is actually a commercial real estate play disguised as a service business. You cannot just put a car wash anywhere. You need high traffic, signalized corner lots with massive visibility, usually on a major commuter highway. In a growing North American city, a prime acre of commercial dirt can easily cost between $1 and $3 million before you even pull a permit. And getting that permit is a nightmare. Cities hate new car washes. They cause traffic backups and require intense environmental zoning for water runoff. You can spend 12 to 18 months and hundreds of thousands of dollars on architects and lawyers just fighting the city council for the right to build. Once you secure the land, you have to buy the iron. A modern express tunnel is over 100 feet long. The equipment package, the conveyor belt, the high-pressure arches, the friction brushes, the massive vacuum turbines, and the complex point-of-sale kiosks will cost between $1.5 and $2.5 million. Then you have to construct the actual building around it, lay down the massive concrete pads, and install underground water reclamation tanks. By the time you finally cut the ribbon and wash your first car, your total capital expenditure can easily range from $4 to $6 million. You are not starting a small business. You are taking on a massive multi-million-dollar commercial mortgage that requires flawless execution to service. Now, let us talk about what happens when the machines are actually running. The operating expenses of an automated tunnel are relentless. First, you have utility consumption. Even with modern water recycling systems, a high-volume wash uses an astronomical amount of fresh water and electricity. Your monthly utility and chemical bills, the proprietary soaps, waxes, and ceramics, can easily hit $15,000 to $20,000 a month. But the real threat to your wealth is mechanical failure. A car wash tunnel is a hostile environment. You have sensitive electronic sensors and heavy steel chains operating continuously in a bath of highly corrosive chemicals and dirt. Things break constantly. If the main conveyor belt snaps on a sunny Saturday afternoon, your business is paralyzed. Every hour that tunnel is closed, you are losing thousands of dollars in potential revenue. You cannot just call a regular plumber. You need highly specialized, expensive mechanical technicians on speed dial. Furthermore, you face liability. When a piece of equipment malfunctions and rips the side mirror off a brand new luxury SUV, your insurance premiums skyrocket. This is not a set it and forget it business. It is a daily battle against friction, rust, and angry customers. There is an external factor that car wash owners fear more than anything else: the sky. A car wash is fundamentally an agricultural business. You are completely at the mercy of the weather. If it rains on a Friday and Saturday, your entire weekend revenue is wiped out. People do not wash their cars when the forecast is gray. A single rainy month can plunge a highly leveraged car wash deep into the red. To survive this weather trap, the industry has entirely shifted to the subscription model. The unlimited monthly wash club is the only way owners can stabilize their cash flow. They try to lock you into a $30 a month auto pay system, hoping you only show up once or twice a month. While this creates reliable revenue, it also completely changes the nature of the business. You are no longer just maintaining equipment. You are running a high-intensity marketing and customer retention agency. You are constantly spending money on digital ads and dealing with hundreds of customers fighting your staff to cancel their subscriptions. You are fighting for market share against massive corporate chains that can afford to operate at a loss just to steal your local customers. Let us look at the final math. If you perfectly execute the build, survive the city zoning, lock in thousands of monthly subscribers, and keep the machines running, a successful express tunnel can generate between $500,000 and $1 million in net operating income. It is incredibly lucrative. But remember the cost. You are managing a $5 million facility, paying down massive commercial debt, and dealing with daily operational nightmares. Now, apply the owner mindset. If you have the capital or the credit to play in that arena, why would you want the headache of the physical operation? You do not have to own the soap and the brushes to make money from real estate. You can buy shares in commercial real estate investment trusts or REITs that lease the land to these massive retail operators. You can invest in the Canadian utility monopolies that supply the millions of gallons of water the car wash is forced to buy every single day. By deploying your capital into publicly traded dividend-paying infrastructure, you collect the cash flow of the economy without ever having to repair a broken vacuum hose or fight a zoning board. Let the operators deal with the rust, the rain, and the debt. You take your seat at the owner's table and collect the yield. Build the bunker. Shields up.